Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi everyone, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you so much for joining me today. I've got another soap idea for us. So we're going to make bar soaps today, and I'm going to use this Crockpot. This Crockpot, I got this in a lid at a sale, and it fits my Crockpot perfect. So I didn't have to go out and buy a whole new Crockpot. So I have several kinds of soap. All came from the Dollar Tree. Well, excuse me, this came from Walmart, but these come from Dollar Tree. I'm going to start out by chopping them up, putting them in the crock pot. I'm going to start with these two first, and then I might make a smaller batch with, I've got a couple of these lavender. I can always get some more of those to make a full batch, but my idea is to get these in here, get them melting, and then I'll show you the stir-ins that I'm going to put in these. Oh, this is going to be fun, y'all. All right, we have a lot to do. Let's get to it. Once you get them all unwrapped, then basically you just cut them up. And they are super soft to cut. Then you put them in the crock pot and you just let them melt. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the base, and I'm going to put it in there for on high for maybe 15-20 minutes, something like that. And then I'll turn it down to low till it's fully set up. And then I'm going to look and see what little add-ins we want to put in this particular soap. Over here I want to do like an oatmeal lavender bud kind of mix in, and then topping. But this, let me go see, I've got some orange peel, dehydrated orange peel. That might look nice. And maybe oatmeal again, so that would be like the exfoliant. So that's the whole idea behind that. All right, let's go get this put on. Again, I haven't ever done this, y'all. I've only watched it on YouTube. YouTube's an amazing thing. All right, let's go get it put on. All right, it's been 30 minutes and they're starting to melt. So I went back and re-looked online, and some folks suggested putting a little bit of water in there if you're like re-batching from a bar. So I added 1.5 cups of water to this crock pot, 3/4 of the way full. So we'll see. We're going to give it another 15 minutes, and then we'll see what it's done. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. It is starting to melt. Can't quite incorporate all of it just yet, but it is definitely on the way. Almost wondering if I should add more water so that it doesn't stick to the bottom down there. I'm not sure if that's what would happen. All right, might add like 1/2 cup. All right, we'll continue to wait patiently. All right, I got the molds out. I'm going to cover them in just plastic wrap or inside. We saw how hard it was to get out of those other plastic molds, so let's see if we can get this apart. Okay, there are those. They're not pretty, but I think they'll do the job. We'll find out. All right, the next thing I want to do while we're on that last few minutes of melting on those others, let's go ahead and get this set cut up and ready to go into the crock pot, because it takes way longer than I thought it would. The water does seem to help it melt a little more quickly. Start with the hard ones first. right. I think this is another little find we found at that sale. Got it for like $1.50. It works. It's not pretty, but it works. I think I'm going to go whip what we have in the crock pot right now, and then see what that does. I saw something called floating soap. I don't know if that's gonna do it, but I want to incorporate that green a little bit better than what it is. So I think I'm going to use this blender here. All right, I think those are ready. Then I can pick them up. Let's go this way. I can pick them out weight-wise. See how those are running? Let's go this way. I can still pick it up. All right. Phew. This is a mega experiment here. All right. Let's go back to the crock pot. All right. There we go. We've got soap. So we're just going to put it in. I think I need to work quickly. I left it in a hot crock pot just because I just want to push it down. Okay. I'm not going to worry about those green chunks. I did blend it. Maybe that'll be my little piece of interest, because what I'm going to do is slice these. All right, let me work on the other mold. And then we'll see what we're going to do on the top. I have a couple ideas. It's using that blender again, which is why we got it. So here we go, just press it into the corners. Make sure it's in there good. Let me see. All right, we'll take this little bit back, and well, let me go get the blender. See, can I plug it? Yeah, I can plug it in back here. All right, be right back. Too loud to get my beaters pretty clean. I'm just using this little paper plate. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it right on the mold. So I don't want it to come apart like that other one did. Okay. I'm going to let this set up for just a minute. I'll go get the other soap put in here and start it to heating. I'm not going to even clean that out. We're just going to do batch to batch. And then I'll come back in here and I will see if I can't whip the top of this. That'll be an interesting experiment. All right. Let's go start a next batch. Wish me luck. Okay, not quite what I was hoping for. See how it gets stringy? Look at that. Who would even have thought that that would happen? I didn't see that happen on any of the videos I watched. I guess we're special. Alright, so might have to wait more, but maybe we can just make some kind of swirly thing on here. Not sure I got them exactly the same. All right, we'll just let it set up now. So it's been about 40 minutes that this batch has been in there. I did just take the blender and blend it up just to help it to break down. So I'm going to set it for another 20 minutes and then come back and see. There's still some chunks in there, but you can see how frothy it got on top. So that's pretty cool. All right, a little bit more time. All right, we're just about ready for that second batch. Look at that. That's setting up nicely, and it's got a little bit of texture on top. Not too frou-frou-y, and that's what I was going for. So we're going to use these molds right here. And this one. I'm going to do the long one first, and then do some here. And again, I'm going to do lavender and oatmeal. I had this I was at a show, and it had, oh, it smells so divine. All right, so there's quite a bit. Going to again use rose petals from my garden, so I know that they are no toxins have been on them. Just going to sprinkle a little bit. Alright, so I just added just a cup of oats to our mixture that we made in the other room. I'm going to put it into our soap mix, and then I'm going to stir it lots and lots and lots, and then I will add the color and the scent, and we are making great progress. Alright, I'm going to start with 2 drops of red and 2 drops of blue to see if we can't get some kind of lavender color. Alright, it's time to mix. Alright, we've got our mix here. Look at that. Wouldn't it really call it lavender? Trust me, I tried. Okay, so now we've got one more long mold, and I'm going to do some of these individuals like we did yesterday. Let's see what happens. So I'm just going to glop it out. I'm going to give it a good stir though. See that needs on the bottom. See See, it's super hot still. So it has the oatmeal, the lavender, and some rose petals in here, and a whole bunch of lavender scent. You know what? I don't like the color. Cabernet again. A little bit of Cabernet makes everything just right. Let's see what happens. So this is called rebatching. See how it changes the color? Did that yesterday too. I'm okay with that because I didn't like that odd color. So now it's more of a goldenrod, and that's okay. Told my husband we're gonna have to put a drill on this next time because I just about, what do you call that? Bottomed out that other drill. Smells really good. So we have some fruitiness from the Cabernet. We have some florals from the lavender. I think I'm going to leave it striated just like that. Let's see what happens. We don't like it, and we'll melt it down. All right, I'm going to do the big bar first. Remember, we just plopped it in there. Wipe it off. Doesn't matter. We've got plastic all around it just to help us lift it out. I want to press it down so we get in all those corners, just like that. Almost there. I think I'm going to be able to get it all in there. It'll be super full, which means it'll take longer to dry, but that's okay. We did it. All right. Voila. Like that. Made soap. All right, let's decorate the top. Let's get our little waves in there. We did like that. That looked good. So we just sort of it's not doing it this time. Huh, different, but I like it. We're going with it because this is going to help. Down the middle. All right, we'll let them set up and then we'll see what we have when it's all done. Ooh, there was a drip from the lid. Phew. Glad I caught that. Okay, let's let it dry. All right, here are our soaps. They've been sitting here for about 12 hours. So I'm going to start flipping them. And then later today, I'm going to get them moved to another table in the spare bedroom so that I have my table back so I can work on our next project. But you can see that they are turning that pretty tealy green. It's not lavender, but it's better than, you know, that color we had on them. So we'll just flip them, and we're gonna have to let them dry probably several days, right? Because I did slice them on the thick side. Just wanted to have a substantial soap bar there. But we will flip them probably every 12 hours. I'll flip them just so that they, and once I think they're set up good enough, I'll probably put them on a drying rack. I've heard that, what I've read, people leave them there for like a week. So you can tell the difference if you've already flipped it. So that one's nice, it's a little bit thinner, so it's drying a little faster. Well, we'll probably end our video here. If you are interested in seeing how I am going to, like how I'm going to wrap them, you know, how I'm going to do the presentation for these, leave that comment in the section, leave that question in the comment section below. And what I'll do is, as we get closer to giving time, I'll go ahead and I'll make just up the different things that we've made. I'll show you how I'm going to present them if that's something of interest to you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting. Okay, I gotta finish flipping so that we can get them to drying. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. And, oh, almost dropped that one. We'll see you right back here in our next video. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. All right, there we go. All right, until next time, happy crafting.